Welcome to Free Love Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot. What I do the readings.
Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on? Thank you for your donation. We got MR and Sarah in the queue. Appreciate you hanging out on this fine Monday. Hopefully everybody had a fantastic weekend and enjoyed yourself this weekend. Anybody do anything exciting, exhilarating, amazing, or anything like that? Let me know. Sounds like a lot of fun. Welcome. I appreciate Mariah. Thank you for your donation as well. We got SM on the PayPal side. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. And here we go. Here we go. Well, let's see what's going on. We got the first readings are for MR. MR wants to know about D. What are D's feelings for me? How do they feel? What's going on? Need a status update on this. Let's see what's happening with the status of the D. See if the D still loves us. If the D doesn't love us, do you love us? Do you love us not? We got a little bit of the Empress over here. It is time on just sort of focusing on different aspects of our life at this point. It really feels like D is sort of super focused, hyper focused on other things right now. They're very much kind of in this rut where it's difficult to dig out of it. It's difficult to get some things done, difficult to get things moving over here. And the Empress just trying to find our groove, trying to understand where we are, trying to understand what the components are that we're kind of dealing with here. And this is very much sort of a development process or a learning process or growing process right now. And it just feels like that we are sort of in that mode, focused on that mode, and almost a little too much. It is affecting us a little bit in that way, and that's kind of the way it goes. Six of Cups says they will be, again, contacting you soon. They will be focusing on you soon, and I think that's going to be a good thing. Six of Cups, I'm going to reach out to you. I'm going to connect with you, and I think that is going to be an important aspect here. And as well, again, we're sort of waiting for contact. We're waiting for some communication with this individual, and this is something where we're going to be happy to finally get it. Just have to be definitely in the patient side here, and that's going to be kind of a rough deal to be had at the moment. Eight of Pentacles just said this is somebody you have to be willing to work with, even though they may have some disconnected feelings, even though things may not be 100% online here. You do need to sort of have some patience with them when they do reach out. So Eight of Pentacles, the connection is there, and it is looking good for, kind of sort of recovering, getting things moving, getting things happening on that indeed. So we got AH on the PayPal side. Thank you very much for your donation. Crafty Lady and Ultraviolet Morgan, welcome. Appreciate hanging out tonight. How was y'all's weekend? Hopefully you had a fantastic one. It is another manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday. That's my fun day. Get up and run day, This is the way it goes. All right, D's next actions with that. The Lovers. We just get this consistent read, a consistent push towards connecting, towards getting back with you, towards opening that door, getting some possibilities moving, getting some things running. I think that's going to be an important factor here. The Lovers, especially after the first card, as the first card, and especially sort of in that mode, I think it's going to be very powerful indeed. The Lovers talks about the connection. We have the connection with the Six of Cups. We have the connection here with the Lovers. The connection is just not broken. It is not sort of severed right now. And I think that's going to be an important aspect here to, sort of look forward to. So not willing to give up quite yet, not willing to check out quite yet. And the Four of Cups just says there's a level of disappointment with what they do. It's almost like it's too little too late. It's not too focused. It's not where we want it to be. And it definitely is kind of, sort of pulling back and not really having a lot of realization of kind of what we want, kind of thing to go there. Overall, the Magician just says, hey, they're coming back with a level of expertise and a level of forgiveness. They're coming back with a new self or a better self that they're going to present to you. And I think that's good, right? We go through these rough times. And at the back of those, at the end of the rough times, of course, like walking through that Five of Pentacles, we're a better person, we're a stronger person, and we've kind of learned our lesson. And I think that is where we have the action. I think that's going to be the best aspect of that here indeed. So looking pretty good as far as the next actions go. Speaking of the next action, let's get some action on A. Left a question over the weekend. Let's get A up in the house over here. A want to know 2 weeks. Hey, we got a couple of weeks. Where's it going to go? Where are we going to be? Let's kind of see what is going on over here. We got the Kitten Shops deck, and Kitten Shops apparently has a new deck, by the way. A Tarot Magician showed this to me on Instagram, and I was like, oh my, it looks really good. It looks really good. So yeah, I like it. Hopefully we can get a copy from Kitten Shops, and I'm all excited to get her new deck. So yeah, I definitely want to see where that is with that. All right, 2 weeks. Where are we going to go with this 2 weeks? Let's go ahead and get another one here. Week number 1, week number 2. Week number 1, we're kind of in it now. Temperance and the 3 of Pentacles. It is really about teamwork in week number 1. It is really about teamwork in this aspect. You have the Temperance, blending of the 2 worlds, working together, trying to get the 2 worlds done, right? 1 foot into the water, 1 foot on the land. I think that is going to be the big aspect you're looking for here. And with the 3 of Pentacles, that kind of applies to teamwork with other people, connecting to other people and what have you. Inner Voltage. I love the name, by the way. I appreciate your donation. I got your donation right here. It is in the queue with that. But yeah, let me know your question. Your question is, well, okay, I got it. Inner Voltage. I got your question in the queue. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We'll get you right after the Magician over here and make that happen. But yeah, week 1, teamwork. Where can we come in the sort of where we fit in the team? How can we get the team working? How can we get the team better? And this is something where we want to sort of meet people in the middle. We don't want to be on one side or the other. We want to be fluid. We want to be able to meet people in the middle. That's going to be the important aspect on week 1. Week 2, have a 5 of Wands and a Page of Pentacles. Week 2 is time to fight those battles. Right? Week 1 is about finding sort of the correspondence, finding the middle ground. Week 2 is going to be all about fighting the good fight. And this is something where you really got to get focused here on the battles that need to be taken up. Page of Pentacles says there's a level of instability in week 2. We want to be able to deal with this. And the 5 of Wands says sometimes we're going to have to deal with that by standing our ground, by getting things moving in our direction, by getting things happening in some aspects. And that's going to be something you just kind of got to get started, kind of get rolling with over there. So yeah, you have quite a variety of forces here between the two. So it'll be interesting to see how these kind of fit together, how we're going to be able to merge those out there and get it going, right? Get it going. Sarah is here, wants the Poe. We'll get the Poe over here. Everybody loves a little bit of Edgar Allan. I don't know, the stories are kind of grim, so probably not everybody loves Edgar Allan, but we'll see where we go with this. A little bit of the Poe tonight over here. Now that I told her what is going to happen next, oh my, what is going to happen next? Now that we told her, now that we spilled the beans, now they let all of the things on the table that are all the reality. Where is that going to lead us? Is it going to lead us into the ground? Or how is that going to be going? How is that going to be happening here? It'll be interesting indeed. Let's see, we got Tarot Reader up in the queue. Appreciate you, Tarot Reader. How you doing tonight? It is good to see you. We had a good Dr. Mystical raid on Friday. It was a ton of fun. But yeah, I appreciate everybody hanging out over there. Anyway, now that he told her, what's going to happen next? Oh my. What is going to happen next? A shitstorm. It's going to happen next. We have the 10 of Swords. We have basically the home getting assailed by swords, getting assailed by some weird beast at the top of the chimney. That doesn't look like Santa to me. But yeah, it looks like a little bit of a home wrecker here. A little bit of a home breaker. We got some swords. We got an ending. We got a rather rude ending with the 10 of Swords over here. As the first card, this doesn't look good. This is going to be apropos for a quasi-tower card, or a tower card over there. It'll be interesting to see how that works out because, wow, that's going to be wild. And it looks like somebody's leaving. Got a little bit of a King of Swords over here. We're being booted out. We're being left out. We're being ejected. We're out on our own. We need a cane because somebody kicked us in the shin. Something's going on with all of that. So that looked like it's what's happening next. We're searching for something after this. We're not happy with conditions. We're not content where things go. We're not content with how things work out. We're on a mission. We're on a mission as the hermit to find enlightenment, to find out where the sunset is going to be over there behind the palm trees. And we need to get some stuff happening over here. Need to get some stuff done there. And we're going to see how that works out. How was the painting seminar? It was fantastic. Thank you very much for asking, Tarot Reader. It was a lot of fun. Overall, the Queen of Cups just looks like an overly emotional individual. And I think that we have some pent-up emotions. We have some upset things going to come out. And it's going to make the grade over here. It's going to be a little bit more challenging than we had expected. So it should be interesting to see how that shakes out for sure. No doubt about it. We got SM on the PayPal side. Let's hop over to the SM and see what is going on. Not SNM, but SM. Should I stay? Job T, put or go for a new job. Stay or go. I don't know. Sometimes you work on that job. They just don't love you. They don't love you like they need to. Crystals in Paint, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But let's see what's happening here. Stay or go? The eternal question of which direction we should be over here. Should be interesting. We're going to approach this with a tarot throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
A tarot throwdown is a brutal cage match between two options, and we need to see which one is going to be better for us. But if you like this stream and you want even more options, hit that like and sub button. It tells YouTube that we don't suck. And if we can convince YouTube we don't suck, the better off we are. Tarot Reader with another question. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right, on the left, we have a stay option. And on the right, we have the go option over there. Patrick, thank you so much for your very generous donation. On the PayPal side, I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's see where this is going. See where this is going. All right, staying. What does this look like? Right. What does this look like? You know, it looks like you have more opportunities if you stay. It doesn't look like that you're hitting the brick wall over here. It doesn't seem like this is going to be a super challenging aspect for you. It doesn't look as sort of stuck as you think it is. But it seems like that we're in a situation where things look a little stagnant. Things look a little stuck. Things don't seem like they're going anywhere. It seems like we do have a little bit of a dead end, and that seems just obviously being a problem, but it is not really that bad. We have the seed pod spreader themselves over here, making things go, making things move. And well, the other problem is if you stay, it feels like it's the same old, same old. It's almost like that you're seeking some adventure. You're seeking something that's going to be big, something that's going to be exciting, something that's really going to pull you in and get you going and get you 100% in. And that just doesn't feel like it's available where you are. You need that adventure sometimes, and that's the way you can go over here. So it feels like the lean is towards go. The lean is towards go with this. Oh, and in the go side wins by far. The go side wins by far. So the go for a new job, place P, looks like the clear winner over there. Northstar Tarot, what's going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. We got the lovers, right? It seems like that the new job place P has a better condition for you, has better people, has more of a feel of I'm being a home or I'm being appreciated, or people are finally seeing my skills, my talents, and finally seeing what I can do over here, right? Speaking of what we can do, Lich Girl, appreciate you hanging out. How you doing tonight? Everybody's here. It is officially a party right now, boy. It is officially a party right now. That's what we needed. We needed a little bit of party on a Monday. It's not our fun day. We wish it was Sunday, but hey, we got the balloons, we got the cheers, we got everything going over there. But yeah, the lovers just says, hey, You're looking at a much better place in P. And this is beautiful right here. We're building a level of success at P that's going to be better than what we had before. That's going to be a little bit improved. Now, it feels like there's some aspects of P that aren't going to be ideal. You are going to have to kind of walk through the coals here in order to get to that finale, in order to get to that big destination. But once you can get there, I think you're going to be set up, and you are going to be sitting there doing all of the cool work, getting all of the cool toys. Everything is going to be fun. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make a new home. Let's make a new home over there. That's what I'm talking about. That is what you really needed. You know, that's the good news that you needed. You need that fresh start. You need that new car smell over there. And that is where P is going to be. It's just where it is what I'm saying. Let's get a little bit, you know what I'm talking about. Now we got the Wonder World Tarot over here. We're over here with Push Kitty. It's not Kitten Chops, it's Kitty. But yeah, speaking of Kitty, where we go? Crystal's in pain. Wants a new kitty. Let's see about the kitty in a minute. Right now, let's do Mariah is here for General. Let's look and see what opportunities, what open doors we got. What kind of cool things do we have over here? Love this deck, man. I need to get like 20 more of these decks just to have it. Just to have it so I can make a bed of these decks and just lay on it and sort of just, you know, sort of just relax and go to sleep on this. This is so wonderful. It kind of looks like a quilt, to be honest. It kind of looks like a quilt. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit like a quilt over there. Yeah, but anyway, make a quilt like that. Ooh, that'd be cool. Make a quilt like that. I'm sure there's somebody I can like hire out or something. Anyway, Becca Boo. I have not heard from Becca Boo. She was here on the Thursday stream. So she was here on Thursday. So looking pretty good. All right, a little bit of a general going over here. Two of Wands, it is about the next big conquest right now. It really is, right? The next big conquest over here is going to be important. Mina, what is going on? Appreciate you hanging out. You know, the Two of Wands, it is about looking out, seeing what we have done and seeing what is going to be the next thing we want to do. What is going to be the next thing we are pushing towards, right? I think that's going to be very important here because it feels like that we're sort of lacking. It feels almost like that we didn't start the new year the way that we wanted to. We wanted to get a lot of New Year's resolutions, get a lot of push, get a lot of excitement, get a lot of adventure. And it feels like that we needed some goals. We needed some aspirations. We needed some things to sort of push through right there. And it feels like the Two of Wands says we haven't gotten that yet. We're missing a piece of the new year. It is time to really embrace that. I know we're a month in, but it is time to embrace the new year. It is time to figure out where we want to go, figure out what we want to do, and make real plans over here. Because the Ten of Coins said there's a lot of potential that's being wasted right now. We need to really get going, get 100% moving in the direction that we kind of want to sort of be at the end of the year. This feels like a productive year for you. It feels like what you're striving for, you get a lot of it. Even if it's unrealistic, you get a little bit of that slice of what you're striving for, what you're looking for, and how you want it to be. And I think we need to grasp that. We need to pull that, and we need to get going on that indeed. Nine of Swords says watch out for the dreams. I think you're going to be in a precognitive dream state almost all of February. It's time to log the dreams. Go ahead and get started. Got a few days left, but that Nine of Swords says get some dreams logged. We have a lot of information embedded in the dreams that we want to get happening. We want to get moving here, and that's going to be very important coming through over here. Overall, the Seven of Wands, don't accept everything. Don't accept everything. It's okay just to say, no, I don't like this. I want to change this. Again, you're in this power state where you're able to do a lot more than you had anticipated. That's why we need to go. That's why we need to get things set up. And that's why we need to move in and forward and get 100% going on the mission. Because I think we have a lot of fantastic things happening right here for that. All right, let's get Magician, and we're going to hop back over to PayPal. We got a bunch of PayPals tonight. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you. Let's see on the Magician side. Let's get a little bit of a general over here. Let's make it happen with the Adventure Tarot, otherwise known as the Art of Adventure Tarot. There you go. The Art of Adventure Tarot. So yeah, crafty lady's been having the vivid dreams. That's what I'm talking about. Really crazy dreams, man. I mean, this might be the time. This might be the time for the crazy dreams. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's see what's going on over here. Got the Justice, Hangman, two big majors starting us out tonight, right? You're really looking at a major upfront first week of February is what you're looking at, okay? Hangman. It's really time to notice the small things, to notice the little details right now. It is time to not ignore anything. There's a lot. Jade, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. There's a lot of things going on that's just outside of our purview. It's just outside of kind of where we're looking, what we're looking for, how we're looking at it. The Justice card says it's time to embrace some of that. It's time to embrace some things that are going to be a little bit on the outside as we go through. Hanged Man just talks about looking at things from a different perspective. But in this case, I think there's a lot of stuff going on that you do need to notice. Some stuff that's going to be important, some stuff that's going to really capture your attention, and moreover, capture your imagination as we're kind of looking at that, right? Overall, the Justice card says, let's get moving. Let's get focused on that. The Justice card is very important here. It's time to balance things out, all right? Looking at things from a different perspective. Why? We're noticing things we haven't seen before. It's going to help us balance things out. It's going to help us get things back into perspective, and it's going to assist us in a great way as we go forward. This 6 just says we're getting some handouts. We're getting some information. Again, the 6 is sort of the stability. The 6 is getting something. But in this case, I think because we're looking at things differently, we're acquiring some information, acquiring us some skills, and acquiring some things, at least out of our intuition, that is going to be great and that we can use over there. And that is going to be a fantastic thing to do with that. All right, we got AH on the PayPal side coming in over here. Let's see what's going on there. And let's see here. Who was that? AH was Inner Voltage. Let's get Inner Voltage moving over here. Let's get some electricity going over there. My question is, will I get good news? Let's see what's going on with that. After 3 months of treatment, oh man, got the medical stuff going on. I hear you. I hear you quite a bit here. All right, let's see what's going on there. We got it moving. We got it rocking. Oh, man, when I get good news about my heart on March 12th, we got a scheduled test. Hey, we've been in treatment. We've been making it happen for a quarter of the year, and we need some results. We need some good news. And I think the good news is going to be with the Heart of Hearts Tarot over here, otherwise known as the Teddy Bear Tarot. Let's make it happen. Teddy Bear got all the good news for us, all the excitement, all the stuff we've been waiting for, and that's what we need to see right now. Let's see what's going on with that. Oh, man. All right, we got a hunk of a dog deck in here because the cat jumped on the Tarot Tower and mixed up a few of the card decks, but, you know, that's the way it goes. That is the way it goes. That's the cost. That's the cost of having Salem up in the house. All right, let's see what's going on here. We'll get good news about that. Oh, the 10 of Pentacles. The stability that is required here is really on our list. I like that quite a bit. I like that quite a bit. Now, we have the heart weighing on us. We have things weighing on us. We're pushing ourselves too much. We have too many things happening. We have too much sort of on this, and I think that is going to be something that is going to be relieved, that is going to be not as bad. There's going to be not as much pressure there, no pun intended, with the heart, not as much pressure there, sort of that. So we've been carrying this weight, and I think that the treatment has alleviated some of that. Now, before we say that, entertainment purposes only. This is not medical advice, and never take any medical readings from a fat man reading on YouTube. But yeah, High Priestess is about getting the information that we need. It's about getting the information that we need, and this is the information that we were expecting expecting. This is leaning in the correct direction. This is leaning in the way that we need it to. And this has a lot of the good news, has a lot of the great aspects that we are very much looking forward to right here. All right. Mina, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. But yeah, we're getting the information that we need. We had the experts looking, we had the treatments going, and I think we're getting what we need over here. And the finale, the big finale with the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is all about the conclusion, the family, the stability that we were waiting for. And I think the stability of our heart, I think the stability of the treatment, I think that we have good news indeed. All the cards look absolutely beautiful. We don't have anything challenging like a three of cups with a heart being severed, right? I was hoping we didn't get that. I was like, if we get that one, that's probably not good. But this is lovely. I like it quite a bit. And speaking of hearts, let's get you the heart that contains all of the hearts right now. All of the hearts. It is exciting. It is good news, exhilarating. I love it. Let's get it down there.
Hooray!
We have all of the beautiful hearts, even more hearts for you with all of that good news. I like it. I like it a lot. We got Jade with a couple of readings over here. We got Patrick up in the queue. Before we get Patrick, Maria, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let's get golden yellow. Let's get a couple of tarot readers over here. Get a kitty cat over here with crystals and paint. See where that is going to go. Golden yellow. We need a yellow deck for you. Need a yellow deck for you over here. We're going to do the Capybara Tarot. You know what it is? It is the Capybara Tarot. The little critters that we love to hug or something like that. General career, finance. Let's get all of it. Let's get all of it. One piece of a little bit of everything over here. General is right here. Career is right here. And the finances is right here. Hopefully we can get some cash out of this. I mean, hopefully we can get a little bit of $1.50 worth of cash. Let's look at career. Let's look at career. 9 of Swords says research. It says expansion. It says we have a lot of information. We have a lot of things that we need to be catching up on. We have a lot of training we need to be doing and a lot of stuff that needs to be handled right now in the career going, right? The 9 of Swords. There's a little bit of worry, a little bit of concern with the career, a little bit of instability as far as that goes. But overall, I think we're going to be all right. I think the instability is going to be temporary. It's not going to be that bad. And, you know, this is the way it goes with that. Now, let's look at sort of the general over here. The 6 of Cups, we need to be catching up with all of the people in our life. We need to be touching base with friends. We need to be getting some connections. We need to be getting some just reaching out, touching some people. Well, not like that. You know, don't get a restraining order. But we need to be out touching some people. That sounds so bad. You know what I'm saying? We need to be out connecting with, there we go, connecting with people. Connecting with people, and I think that is going to be the big aspect here, and that's kind of where we're going, right? Where we want to be. I think that is going to be important. So yeah, there it is. So yeah, you got the High Priestess over here with the finances. High Priestess, the more that we know, the more that we kind of invest, the more that we look at where to store our money, where to put our money, the better off we are going to be in the long run, right? You have the High Priestess over here. It is about learning about financing, learning about the investing, learning about basically how to get our finances, how to move it forward, and how to be 100% with that without making the big mistakes, without making the big faux pas that affect everybody else. You know, you don't have to do that. And that's not something that we need to deal with over there. Let's get the deal with the crystals and paint kitty right now. I do not have a kitty. All I have is a doggy. I'm sorry, Crystal. I'm sorry, Crystal. All I have is a doggy to dance. We need to get a kitty. We need to get a kitty to walk across the screen, but we don't have one. Right now we have a scorpion and a dog. I don't think either one of those are going to suffice. We have a fish. We have a fish too, but, I don't think they'll suffice. Let's get us the beautiful cat deck. I paid good money for this, and I want to see this sucker in action right now. Let's make it happen. Will I get to adopt the kitten that I applied for. I applied for my kitty. It's a bad kitty. And what are we going to be able to do with that kitty? Knight of Pentacles, we got a Page of Wands, and the Empress. The Empress really kind of says, yeah, it kind of points us in that direction of a thumbs up. I really like that. Going to be fantastic over here. You're really looking at the Empress over here. This is a kitten that's a very much a benefit to our home. Very much just a loving family member. I think this is just going to be a big component to our life, and the kitten is going to be there indeed. Page of Wands says that you do get that, but it's almost like you're not ready, or it's sort of sudden, or they're just like, oh, yeah, come on over, make it happen. I think it's going to be all right. And the Knight of Pentacles is about sort of bringing things into our realm, working hard at something and getting the results that we need. Overall, this looks like a big thumbs up, and I like this quite a bit. The kitty deck, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I don't remember the name of it. It's recent. Look at my unboxings. I haven't unboxed anything in like a decade, so yeah, look at the unboxing. We'll see about that. Anyway, what do we got going on? Next up, we got Patrick over here. Should I move to LV for job opportunities? And let's get a little bit of love indeed. All right, let's get a little P. We got job options and love. Let's start out with the job options over here. Man, I kind of want to do the Tasty Tarot again, but I already did the Tasty Tarot. Let's look at the Super Duper Linares version 2. I think this is going to be the one, right? I do think they released version 3. I probably should write them and get a copy of that. Get a copy of the version 3. But yeah. All right, let's start off. Job options. Hey, should I move to LV for the job opportunities? I mean, this may be the time. This may be the time. Let's put some things on the table. Let's see what the results are. Where are we going to get with this? Oh my, look at that. That's a yes, that's a yes, that's a yes, and that's a yes. We have a whole lot. We have a whole lot of yes. I like that quite a bit. All right, let's break this down like MC Hammer right now. You're looking at the Death card. You're looking at change. All right, you're looking at change. And change is something that you do need with a job opportunity. It's something that you do need. We need these open doors. We need this to happen. We need something a little bit different. And I think that LV has a lot of the difference. It has a lot of the sort of that varying quality. It has sort of that potential that we haven't really embraced, we haven't really seen yet. And the Death card said it is time for a change, and it could be time for moving. Why do we think it's time for moving? Because we have the 10 of Pentacles. Now, 10 of Pentacles is about financial stability. It is about having the kind of the job that we need, having the opportunities that we need. And the 10 of Pentacles also points to home. We're having a home. We're having a stability within that home. And the best part is we're getting the money that we need to be financially stable, to be good, and to be basically sort of firm in where we need to be there. The 6 of Pentacles is obviously the job opportunities, right? I don't need to tell you that. The job opportunities are there. The job opportunities are going to be flowing for you. And I think that we have a lot of excitement, a lot of good things happening here. And the Devil card, it sort of says, be careful about where we move. There are a couple of places that we could bump into, that we could be tricked into getting into. And you don't want to have that. You don't want to have that. So research is going to be your friend. Make sure you have the stability. Make sure you have everything that you need here before you make a big move, because obviously once you get there, it may be a little bit more challenging if we didn't quite plan it all out. But I think that is where you want to go. Overall, that is the biggest thumbs up we've had in quite some time. I like it. I like it quite a bit. The results from that is just amazing. I like that a lot. And I like Tarot Reader a lot. We got the double shot tonight. Let's see where we are going to go with the Tarot Reader right now. Let's get a little bit of the elemental wisdom over there. Inner Voltage, you're quite welcome. And thank you for being here and your donation, hanging out on this fine Monday night. And I appreciate you being here. You made my Monday night a little bit brighter. That's what I'm talking about. Elemental wisdom makes it brighter too. Love, 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 love this deck. Man, you know, probably should buy another one of these decks. I just think I just start collecting more decks, you know. I don't have enough with 400 decks, clearly. We need 400 more decks of cards to be happy and content over here, apparently. All right, what are Keith's thoughts of me? Keith's still around. I'm surprised Keith is still around. The Magician, the Page of Coins. Keith is not willing to change. Keith is not willing to make any big adjustment. They're not really willing to sort of meet you in the middle here. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. We can't meet in the middle here. Keith is not willing to be a little bit more flexible than they need to be. Magician says you kind of have more power, more authority in this relationship than you think. It is going to be difficult to change this person. It is going to be difficult to make them kind of see the way that you're looking at that. And more so the Page of Coins. It just feels like Keith is not prepared. Keith is not prepared for anything right now. They're fumbling. They're falling all over themselves. They're tripping on their own feet. The Queen of Wands says you're really going to have to sort of take the wheel in this car and drive it in the direction that you kind of need it to be. You know, that could be a little bit more challenging than you want, maybe more challenging than you expect. Overall, that's just kind of going to be the way that it goes sometimes, though. Four of Wands says we have a lot of potential with Keith. We have to understand that we have to take them as is. We're not going to be able to mold them. We're not going to be able to do what we need over here to get them to be a little bit better, to get them to fix some of the issues. It seems that they're stuck. A little bit of a Taurus feel over here. The Four of Wands says we have some potential here, but we're going to have to take what we can with Keith, and we are going to have to take the steering wheel here in a variety of things, because it feels like Keith is just sort of checked out sometimes, and you don't really want to see that, but the reality is some people just kind of roll in that direction, and that's just kind of way that it goes with that as far as it goes there. All right. We need to do Patrick's love. Sorry about that. I got all excited. Patrick, we're going to do love here in a minute. Hang on. All right, let's see what's going on. Where does Emma think of me? 5 of Cups, 6 of Coins, and the 10 of Cups. This person is a little bit on the dishonest side. This person is not your friend. This person is going to be a little bit on the challenging side. I'm not going to lie with that. 6 of Coins feels like they're trying to hand you an agenda. They're trying to hand you something. They're not really on your side. They're not really going to be big conducive to where you need to go. Overall, this person brings in either drama, or they bring in some challenges, or they bring in stuff that you just don't want to handle over here. So 10 of Cups, when they offer up the olive branch, you definitely don't want to sort of just accept it carte blanche. You want to sort of investigate it. You want to look. You want to see it a little bit in a different light over here before you sort of accept anything. You are being offered something that looks too good to be true with this. Overall, I think they like you, but again, this person has an agenda. I'll be very careful about trusting this person. Overall, they like you. The 10 of Cups says you're a happy home, happy family. That's kind of what we want to see with it. But we just have this overwhelming just agenda. We have this overwhelming agenda that this person is dragging in. And it may not be something that you want to deal with long term, but we'll see how it goes at the end. All right, let's get PRs. Part 2 of the question over there. We're going to use everybody's favorite over here, and that is going to be the Victorian Romantic Tarot. Everybody loves the Victorian Romantic. I don't know. Everybody loves the Romantic. Everybody loves the Victorian Romantic or something like that. Mina, thank you for the other donation. I appreciate you. Let's see how we're going with that. All right. We got PR's second question, which is gonna be love. Let's see if the love is going to encompass us. If the love is going to be there where we need it to be. All right. Let's see what's going on with that. Oh, man. Love. Is that going to be good? Is that going to be bad? We could use some love over here. Could use some love balloons in the mix. I kind of like that. So there we go. All right. Love, adventure, 7 of Wands in the world. It feels like long distance relationships are in your future with that. We got a world with a lot of stuff. Queen of Wands is interesting too. I really think as far as love goes, it's all about finding sort of somebody who is a business person, who is strictly business, who is going to be very focused on making money, career. This is going to be somebody who is super focused on that. I think that is going to be where you're at. Now, oddly, this is not an earth sign. I really think this is going to be an air sign as far as love, if we have a love adventure over there. If we have somebody already, again, it looks like the Queen of Wands is probably very focused on career, very focused on expansion, and you do have this big expansion phase coming with this other individual that you are going to kind of have to deal with, right? You want to kind of see, is this person going to be all right? Is this person going to get where I need to go? Is this person going to be on the same train tracks as me over there? Ace of Wands says love is going to take a little more effort, a little more of that fiery aspect than what you had originally expected. And that's okay. And that's okay. It's not like it's super challenging, but it feels like we have to put in some effort. We have to put in some groundwork here to get love moving in the direction that we kind of need over there. Seven of Wands just says, be prepared for love not to go the way that we had expected. There are some just sort of these dreamy situations. I'd really like to see this. I'd really like to see that. That's not really going to be where you're at. This is going to be a more fluid. This is going to be a more volatile situation, and that's something we're going to have to deal with long term. I don't think it's going to be that bad, but as you kind of get going, I think that is going to be something that you can kind of, sort of appreciate with that. Northstar Tarot, I got you in the queue. Let me know what your question is. I'll get you in the queue there. I got your donation. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Love, what a great name. Welcome. Appreciate hanging out. The world is interesting. If we're looking for love, if we're looking for expansion, long-distance relationships may be there, right? May be an option that we need over here. So there we go. A little bit of love, a little bit of a mix in with that. It's going to be kind of fun indeed. Anyway, who else do we got going on over here? We got Mina, got a double shot over here. We got Maria as well. Right now, let's hop over to Jade. Jade has the triple shot. The triple shot with a lot of the thought. Jade, you are ready for the adventure. You're not playing around anymore. Jade is not playing around. Jade is super serious right here. All right, house 53. We got house 53. Let's see if that is going to be our lucky number. We're house hunting, not going to lie. We're house hunting is what we are doing. Stephanie, welcome. Appreciate your donation. I greatly appreciate hanging out tonight. All right, Jade, let's see if house on lot 53 is going to be good for our family. No. I don't think this house is available. I'm going to be honest. I think there's something that's going to be, it's like sticking a stick through the spokes of the bicycle. It feels like there's something stalling this out, something that's not allowing us to get the way that we need to go. Something's not allowing us to get this moving, to get this adventure going, to get this where we want it. It just looks like it's a little bit on the unavailable side, right? Unavailable side. Like it's available, but the cost to get this settled in is going to be a little bit too high. We have basically upset after a lot of emotion, upset after a lot of work, upset after sort of pushing ourselves, trying to get to the end game, trying to get the finale. It feels like that's not going to be where we should be at. I'm saying it's either not available, it's a trick, or there's something in it that's not giving us the ability to really move forward here, even though it looks like that we could, even though it looks like it would be all right. Anyway, all right, we have a house to be built. Let's see, house to be built. House 53, we got a house to be built. All right, let's see if the house to be built on lot 53 is going to be all right. Oh man, house to be built. Get that new house smell. Get that. A new house smell is not as good as a new car smell, I gotta say, because new house smells like paint. That's not good for anybody. All right, the house to be built. Oh man, let's really focus on here and get the results that we need here. Wow, this is built good. This is built very well. I like this a lot. I think that we have a lot of potential here. We have sort of the moving in vibe with the moon, right? We're sort of getting in something new. We're getting in the ability, we're getting into something that's going to be pretty settled, something that's going to have a good foundation. The moon is all about kind of this foundation. We have these two buildings. We're getting in between. It's almost like we have a house here and a house here, and this is the house that's to be built, and we're moving into it. You see, moving into it. Now, why do I say that it's built well? When I say that it's built well, beautiful pentacle card here. It is all about shuffling the discs into the correct place. It is all about getting the discs in properly, and that is how the house is developed and is built and is going to be satisfying and very good for us overall. I really like that. I really like this. We're going to get the thumbs up over here because I just think this is a win. I just think we have a lot of indications, well built. We have a good foundation. We have a good neighborhood. We have the quality that we need here, and I like it quite a bit. Tarot Reader, thanks for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right, we got another one over. We have a paid-off mortgage. All right, we got 15 years. 15 years to pay off something. Oh, man, still need more thought. We can do that. We can make it. We can have it in here. We can have it available to us. See what's going on with that. Karima, I don't really have time for 5. Karima, do you want us to throw a couple? I don't think I can do all 5, but no, we should be good. We should be good. All right, let's see, 15 years to pay it off. Is that gonna be an opportunity for us? No. You know, it looks like that the house is going to be difficult to pay off, in that it is just going to be difficult to pay off here. Overall, I think you have a good option to get a lot of it paid off. But to get it fully paid off, to get it fully handled, to get it fully moved forward, it feels like that's going to be a little bit more of a challenge than we had expected indeed. I think, you know, you're just going to have to basically dump a lot of money into it. If we're going to lean in a direction, I would lean into a 30. I just lean into a 30. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. Never buy house based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But yeah, we just have, it's like, it feels like it's a possibility. Thank you, Karima, for your donation. I appreciate you. It feels like it's a possibility, but it feels like it's going to be a little bit on like the challenging side, where it becomes a little bit too weighty. It becomes a little bit too encumbered for us to sort of make that happen with that. So yeah, I just think that is going to be a no. I think the 30 is looking a little bit better. Mina's looking a little bit better over here. Let's make it happen with some Mina double shot over here. See what we're going to do. See what a job opportunities we got. Ooh, we got this one. We got this one. You know, we do love us. We do love us. A Mercier Tarot version 3. With that, there we go, making it happen with the version 3. All right, let's see what's happening here. Will little sis be laid off? Oh my, that's straight to the point. I don't know. Never assume you're laid off based on a fat man reading your card on the internet. But we'll see about being laid off here. Done, and done. I'm going to go with a yes. I'm going to go with a yes over there. It looks like we have a little bit of a challenging situation, not going to lie. The devil is in the details here. The devil is in the woodworks, and it's going to be difficult to hang on to what we have. It feels like the winds are picking up. It feels like sort of that movement out of there is going to be real, and it's going to be a little bit more difficult. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to hang on here. We have an umbrella open in the high winds, and, you know, this is the way it goes. Knight of Pentacles, it just says what we have established may not be able to be hung on to, you know. We have the Devil, bad card. We have the Eight of Wands, big movement into something new, into something better. And something better is nice, right? When you're going to be a little bit, you know, a little bit unstable, if you're going to have that situation, it feels like you're going to be landing on a more stable, a more concrete ground. And I think that is going to be it, right? I think that is going to be a high quality opportunity for you, and basically get something better after we get booted out of the door, right? Mina's got another question. Karima, phase 2. Appreciate you hanging out over there. And a donation there. Boss and supervisors, do they love me? Are we going to go the way of little sis? Wow, they love you a lot. Jesus, it feels like that you have some of their emotions, some of their imagination captured, right? So emotions captured, imagination captured. We have a lot of good things here, and I like it. I really like it indeed. So yeah, I think that we have some beautiful opportunities indeed, you know what I'm saying? And we're looking over here with this Ace of Cups. It feels like you're just grounded. You know what you're doing. You're a good team member. Ace of Cups means I can reach out to you. I can ask you a question without getting, you know, a piranha bite in the process. So it feels like you're a good team member. You're stable emotionally. We like what you have to say. We like your ideas, and we appreciate you. And the Justice card, you're able to bring balance into hectic situations. So if I throw a bunch of changes at you, you're able to handle it. You don't get flustered. You just do what you need to do, and you're like, yo, changes, let's do it, let's conquer it, let's make it happen. Karima's making it happen. Thank you, Karima, for your other donation. Overall, the universe says that you have a beautiful opportunity. They think that you have a big future in this company, and I like it. I like it quite a bit. Quite a bit. Looking fantastic is what I'm talking about. Let's get Maria looking fantastic indeed over here. See what's happening with that. All right, week ahead. What is going? We're already in the Monday time frame. Shifting over to February. It feels like February is a very different month. February is a very different month for you, right? We have that Three of Swords. It's time to buckle down in February, especially the first 2 weeks, especially sort of in this next week. As we sort of getting a preview of this, we're sort of getting a look-see out of this, and we're kind of sort of interested in where this is going to take us over here. Overall, you have a little bit of a rough ride as February processes in. We get a little bit of a freebie in the first week, right? As the end of the week, though, you start to see some rumblings. You start to see some things happening. The Nine of Wands says, hold on, the roller coaster is about to sort of move forward. And the next week is going to be a little more on the challenging side. It is going to be a little more on that. Overall, the King of Cups. Take what you can and just deal with it. This is not the time to be emotional. This is not the time to do that. This is a time to sort of really get moving, really get some good movement with kind of where you're at, what you want to do here, and just sort of ride the roller coaster, because the roller coaster is coming in next week. But yes, the week ahead, it looks interesting indeed for you. Natural Yogi's been a member for 3 years. Oh my God, Natural Yogi, you're like a crack addict for the channel over here. Get some water. Oh, all right. Let's see where we're going. We're rocking and rolling tonight. We got all of the action, all of the adventure tonight. We got so many donations. Go ahead and do a ending soon flag here. And we are ending soon. Any more donations? They're just going to have to wait. They are just going to have to wait. Let's move forward. We still got Northstar Tarot in the queue. I want to get a Stephanie out here. Get us a tarot reader. Going to hit up Northstar Tarot, do a Karima's, and mix in Natural Yogi in the meantime. All right, we got the Stephanie right here. How will the work meeting go? We got a meeting. We're going to have to sit with all these people, and we're going to have to take their opinions and express our opinions and be all business-like and all this other stuff. But should be interesting indeed. We'll see how this goes. See how this happens over there. All right. Work meeting, the full, the moon. This is a very emotional pull for a meeting. It feels like we are being pulled in directions we don't want to go. It feels like we're being pulled in a direction we don't like. We have the Fool. This is a new adventure indeed. We are going on this adventure. We are pushing forward through this adventure, and we're trying to see where this goes. We're trying to see where this happens, and I think that's going to be the big opportunity here, right? That is going to be kind of where we are at. It is time to go on this adventure, an adventure you will get. The moon says it's a little more emotional than you had anticipated, over here. The moon says is deed. We also have a lot of very intuitive things through here. We have a lot of things you're going to pick up intuitively that you need to act upon. This is not a time for logic, reasoning 100%. You want to go with your gut through this experience, and you are going to have to get a little bit of that. You are going to have to get a little bit of that aspect through there. Overall, the Eight of Pentacles, I get a lot of what I needed though, right? There's a lot of productivity through here. Eight of Pentacles points to the work being involved, the work being pushed forward and getting us where we need to be. And the Ace of Pentacles says, I come out of here with a lot of to-dos. A lot of other people come out of here with a lot of to-dos as well. Overall, it just looks productive, but your intuition is going to be the key component. If you skip your intuition, you aren't going to miss quite a bit over here. And it feels like that certain people are coming in and we have kind of this meeting that it almost feels like this meeting shouldn't happen. Like this meeting was ill planned, or this meeting was not planned well enough, and it kind of goes down the toilet a little bit. Well, not totally, right? Eight of Pentacles says we're pretty consistent with that, but it just feels like that just a lot of stuff needed to happen in the meeting that didn't get done, right? And it feels like it was ill planned, didn't have the focus that we needed there, and sometimes that's the way it goes. You know, we think we're super focused, we think we're 100%, but then reality hits. But that is the way that goes. We got Northstar Tarot, a little bit of a general indeed. We made you wait a little too long here. Let's make it happen. We need a little bit of info about money too, you know? A little info about money. Where can we get that? Oh, you know, I want to get another Push Kitty deck over here. Love this deck here. Becca Boo. We love Becca Boo. Welcome. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. It is so exciting to see you. Crafty Lady was over here asking about you, Becca Boo. And now that you're here, it is good to see you. How was your weekend, Becca Boo? Did you have some adventurous stuff going on? Did you have some fun? Did you get out? Like, what happened over there? It wasn't that bad. It wasn't like 2 degrees again. So, man, I got outside, did some working out. I did some yard work, getting prepared for the spring. I need to go pick up I need to pick up some plants and stuff and throw those out in the front area. All right, I want a general. Queen of Swords says it's time to really communicate honestly with people. It is time to get, kind of moving. It's time to get sort of going where we need to be. The Queen of Swords says be upfront and be honest. This is not really time to beat around the bush, right? You definitely want to be forward. You definitely want to be straight to the point, and you want people to understand what you need. You want people to understand what is required over here. Because the Five of Cups says we have a little bit of a challenge, especially, I would say, around the second week of February. It's going to last about 2 to 3 weeks. I wouldn't, just kind of relax here. 2-3 weeks at the end of February, you are going to have a little bit of a challenge with that. But I think that there are more opportunities than you think. I think there are more opportunities that open up that are going to be available to you and that are going to sort of be, in front of you that you can take. I think that's going to be an important aspect here. Overall, the Knight of Swords says don't sleep on these opportunities. You want to take what you can. You want to be focused where you can be focused here, because a lot of things are just going to pass us by if we just don't grasp them, use them, and be forward with what we need to do, with what we need to find in here. I think that's going to be the important aspect indeed. All right, we got that general out of the way. What do we got in the queue right now? Let's go with Tarot Reader. Is Keith coming over to meet us? We got a little bit of a connection. Maybe. I don't know. Let's use a little bit of modern. No, it's not. Let's use this one. I like this one. Becca Boo, you got the shingles. Oh my, that's not good. Hope you get better. Hope you start feeling better. That sucks. Every time I go to get a physical, my doctor says, do you want a shingles shot? And I'm like, no, but I don't know. Now you're making me think I should get it. Did you get it? Becca Boo, did you get the shingles shot? That's easy for me to say. Did you get it? Did you still get it? Or did you pass on it like me and you ended up with it? That's no good. That's no good. Anyways, Keith trying to meet me. Is it on his mind? I say yes. I say that we have a meeting in the mix over here. We got the Fool. Keith's willing to go on this adventure. Keith's willing to push forward. Keith's willing to make this happen. And the Page of Wands says he's been sleeping on it a little too much. He hasn't been forward. He hasn't made it happen the way that it needs to. Six of Swords says he's in it for the long run, though. Let's get in the boat and let's make it happen. Let's take an adventure together. Overall, I think you're going to be able to meet him. I think that is going to be a possibility over here, right? We have the Fool. We have the Adventurer with 2 adventures. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Adventure with 2 adventures. And we have the Six of Swords. We have an adventure with the 2 adventures. It's almost like they call and say, hey, let's go do this fun thing. Let's go do that, right? And I think that's going to be one of the important aspects over here. I think that is going to be nice indeed. So there we go. I like it. Let's get in the boat together. Let's make it all happen over there. All right, Natural Yogi, and then we got Karima. For the rest of the night, let's do Natural Yogi over here. Ooh, Natural Yogi over here. Let's make it happen with our favorite deck, the Dark Mansion Tarot. I've been out with the same guy for a few weeks. Is this real? Or is this friends with benefits? 3 of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Knight. It feels like it's a little bit of a friends with benefits, not gonna lie. It feels like a little bit of a friends with benefit. We got the 9 of Pentacles. We're hoping for something big. We're hoping for something magnificent. We're hoping for this big expansion. We get the 3 of Pentacles, where it feels like we're micromanaging everything. We're trying to convince them of this. We're trying to convince them of that. We're trying to push forward with this, that, and the other. And the Sunlight just says, there's better options out there. There's just better options out there. I would just enjoy our time together. But it looks like that this could be a little bit of a no-starter for anything long-term. This could be something where it just sort of, dissipates a little bit with that. The sun. We're moving forward, but there are other options that are going to be a little bit better for us in the long run. That's the way that it goes. That is the way that it goes. All right. Now we are concluding with the 5-shot Karima reading. Let's start off the Karima Phase 1 with everybody's favorite deck, the Modern Love Tarot. You love the Modern Love Tarot. You do. You can't lie. You can't lie to me. I can see through you. I understand the Modern Love Tarot is here, and it is lovely indeed. Let's make it happen over here. What are S's current feelings for me? Where are we going to go with the current feelings? Where is it, right? It seems like we're a little bit distant. I'm kind of wondering how, the first question is going to play out here. The Justice card. Need a little bit of therapy. 8 of Swords. We can't do what we want. There's a level of frustration with S right now. There just is. a level of frustration with S. It feels like we just can't go the way that we go. They have a little bit of patience over here, but it feels like a work situation possibly. There's some things that are going, a little bit more challenging. There's some things that are going to be a little bit more challenging on the side. It feels like the Three of Cups. We're trying to understand. We're trying to get stuff. Like maybe we have a work situation that's pulling us down. Maybe we have sort of emotional state that's sort of pulling us down, a little bit of the winter blues or something. But it feels like the Justice card. We're trying to find a balance in our life right now. It feels like I can't express what I need to you with the feelings. I can't express the way that I want you to express towards you. The Eight of Swords, like I'm a little bit restricted with my emotions right now. I had to pull in a little bit from the emotional stuff right now, pull in a little bit. It's kind of affecting that, right? The feelings are kind of a little bit pushed aside. The feelings are not exactly where we would like them to be at the moment. What is it not saying that he wants to tell me? What is going on over there? Let's see what's happening with that, right? See what is going on with that. What do we like to say? Come with me. Come with me. Why can't you come with me? Yeah. I tell you now, they want to escape everything. They want to either elope or they want to go and escape everything with you. The Seven of Swords. Let's just get out and escape all of this. Maybe this is because of the emotional state that we're in. I'm not going to lie. Maybe this is kind of pulling us in the direction that's going to be a little bit challenging. The Hermit, they feel alone. They feel like they need you more right now. They feel like we need to be together. We need to move forward. We need to make this happen. Ten of Pentacles, let's be together and let's start an escape. Let's escape somewhere. Let's go somewhere fancy. Let's go somewhere amazing. Let's not tell anybody and just go away for a while here. It feels like I need a break. I need to get out of the reality over here. And it just feels like I'm not able to do that right now. And that's kind of where they're frustrated, man. You get frustrated. The same old every day. You just get flustered. You just get where you're not having the fun anymore. And it feels like they're just stuck in that situation. They're stuck in that situation. All right. Being more distant, we have a little clue. We got a little bit of a clue here. We just do, right? Let's get the over here with the Victorian Romantic Tarot and see where that is going. Spiritual Instinct Tarot is what I'm talking about. Welcome. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. What is going on? Spiritual Instinct Tarot doing the hanging out tonight. Spiritual Instinct Tarot. All right. Why are we being more distant? I need the Poe for this. What the hell am I doing? The Poe, this is the perfect time for the Poe. See, I got all excited. See? Karima got all excited. I was like, Victorian romantic, yay! And then I'm like, this question's for the Poe. This question, we need Edgar Allan on the table to handle this one. I'm more distant. I'm more distant. You know what I'm saying? I'm just more distant right now. I'm being chased. Everybody wants something. Home life is just rough right now. I'm being handed demands. I'm being handed requirements. I'm being handed things that just aren't capable of me doing it, right? Aren't capable of me doing it over here. The Three of Pentacles is really, why are we just dropping? It puts the lotion in the basket. We're in a hole. We're being handed stuff we don't want. We're not getting the attention. We're not getting the connection. We're getting a bunch of distances. It doesn't feel like that's going to be good. Six of Pentacles says we're just getting dumped on right now. I need this. I need that. I'm being dumped on. Getting dumped on here, getting dumped on here. Just being thrown this, thrown that. And it feels like I'm just being chased right now by the devil. It feels like I'm not capable of doing anything correctly. I'm not capable of doing things that I need. I'm just being berated. I'm being demanded, and I just don't like it over here. The Justice card. Everybody's a critic. Everybody is micromanaging my ass right now. Everybody's micromanaging my ass right now, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. And it's just, it's just the way that it goes sometimes. The way that it goes sometimes. Is he still interested in me? I mean, doesn't affect you. It's just that there's so much demand you can take. So I say yes. What actions is he wanting to take right now? Where are we going to be? Where are we going? How is this going to be handled? Is it going to be handled properly? Oh, let's see if that's going to be all right. Man, actions to take towards me. The King of Wands. I'm just ready to erupt. I need to just erupt. I need a listening ear right now. I need somebody to talk to. I can't go on like this by myself. I just need somebody on my side. It feels like there just isn't anybody on my side. And if I can get you to be that person, if I can get you to be on my side, that is going to be a huge help. I'm not going to lie. It is going to be a dramatic help over here, right? The King of Wands. We got the fiery aspect. I'm not going to lie. But the Hierophant, I need people on my side here. And I need to just vent. I need to talk it out. I need to sort of get some communication out there. That's what I need right now. And that's what actions he's wanting to take, right? The Queen of Wands, that's you. Seven of Cups. Just let me have your ideas. Let me have your ear right now. I just need to talk. I just need to express this. I just need to get these frustrations out. Because it feels like I can't talk to anybody right now. I just can't. That's the biggest action that they need right now. They need a listening ear. They need some support. They need somebody to vent to. Why does this have to happen? Why does that have to happen? This is a bunch of bullshit. The way sometimes you just need to say that. Sometimes you just need to do that. All right, let's go. We're all excited about all of these decks over here. Let's get a little bit of the tasty. Let's take a bite out of this reading and get a little tasty tarot up on the table over here. What are his most prominent thoughts about me lately? Oh, let's see what kind of thoughts, dreams, expectations, excitement we got over there. The Two of Cups, the Tower. The thought is, does this affect you? Is this situation affecting you? Is my distance, is my disconnect affecting you? Is this going to cause a tower? Is this going to collapse this too? They don't want your connection to collapse. They don't want that to happen. The Two of Cups, we need to stay together. We need to be together. We need to have this connection. It's very powerful for me. But are you going to be a little bit more defensive because the situation is kind of sort of rolling around here? Is this going to affect you as much as it does me? Are you going to be able to be the stability over here? The Seven of Wands, you'll be able to hold your ground over there against that, because it feels like that sometimes when everything is a little bit challenging for us, we wonder if even the most stable things in our life are going to take a hit with that. The Page of Swords is the most prominent thoughts here. Is like, where are we in the communication process? Where are we in this? How can we improve it? It feels like the communication has barriers right now. It has some reality. It has some beef that we really don't need to deal with right now. And the Page of Swords says we need to get through that. We need to get through that, where I can just connect with you. I can communicate with you. I think that's what we have as far as the prominent thoughts as far as we go. Now, we got what is he wanting the most right now with this connection? Where are we going to be? Where are we going to go with this connection indeed? And see if that is going to be something beautiful right here. The Six of Cups. What emotional things can I give you that I haven't? It really feels like they want to open up more emotionally than they have before, right? The Seven of Pentacles. We have built this foundation. We have built this together and we really love it. The Knight of Pentacles, we've built this and we just endure it. We love what we have, right? The Seven of Pentacles is about building things, grounding things, planning things for the future. And the Knight of Pentacles is we have our wheat field. We have our things ready to go. We have our things stable and we just need to enjoy it. We just need to enjoy what we have. We need to be able to give to each other. We need to be able to connect with each other the way that it needs to go. And the Eight of Cups just says we need to abandon what ain't working, because it feels like we have a lot of things in our connection that just aren't working right now. How can we get that and dump those things and leave what is going to be important, leave what is going to be real, leave what is going to be critical for this connection without having the baggage, without having some of the the drama that we don't need within this indeed. Karima, phase 3. Oh no, phase 4 over here. And we have one more Karima to go. Let's get a little bit of the thought. Karima loves the thought. We gotta say, because the last one is all about the sexy deck. We still have the sexy deck going over there. Mina, good night to you. Hope you have a fantastic evening. All right. What is intentions towards me currently? All right, what am I going to see from this connection until December? Connection, all right? What are the intentions towards me currently? We just need a lot of physical touch. We need a lot of physical touch, even if it's just kind of casual, even if it's just kind of, I just need this from you right now. My intentions are physical touch. My intentions are this. We have the devil, which is a sexual card, which is a touching, loving card over here. And we have just flowing of the water, right? All the beautiful emotions, all the emotions that you bring over here. This is going to be a respite from kind of where they are, the challenging that we are facing over here indeed. The intentions are physical touch. Get physical, get done with that. Going to be very important indeed. We have some hesitation right now for some reason. They're just hesitant. They're just hesitant to do what needs to be done. It's almost like that they've been maybe berated. They've been critiqued a little bit too much. We saw people looking over their shoulder. We saw that everybody is a critic. This could be a situation where that's not doing them any good, right? So one of the intentions is to just, I don't want criticism right now. I want acceptance. And that is the intention. If I can get that, that's going to be acceptance through physical touch. It's going to be acceptance through that. It's going to be that type of acceptance. That's going to be kind of where we need right now. What am I going to see from this connection till December? December's a way off. Let's see if we're going to be able to get some beautiful connections from now until December. Woo! Let's see. A little bit of defeat. That's interesting. A little bit of a tower, a little bit of a defeat. I think that their whole life is going to completely collapse before December. I just think it's going to collapse. We have some patience. We have a power struggle. We have a power dynamic here. And we have the defeat. We have the defeat. And I think the home life is going to take quite a hit. The tower is creeping in here. It's working our patience. It's working our stability. And it's causing a defeat indeed. It feels like that it's overwhelming. It's too much. Can't take it anymore. It's all going to collapse down. So that is what you're going to see in this from now to December. I just think that you are going to see it indeed. You are going to see a level of collapse. You are going to see a level of disruption. And you're going to see a lot of drama in the home life over there from that. But yeah, so this connection is going to take a quite abrupt and heated movement that is going to be, yo, I got good news and I got bad news, I guess. All right, and the final connection, the final read over there, Jade, welcome back. Jade, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for your donations. Hopefully that helped. That new home build, Jade, that looked good. Jade, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That looked good. Anyway, how's he viewing this connection? Is he still saying friends with benefits or more? Or more? Let's see what's going on with this. Looks like a lot more over here. The Nine of Cups. You know I just preach Lon Milo Duquette's book about the thought. The Nine of Cups, the best card in the deck. The Nine of Cups is the most stable. It's the culmination of the good emotions that has been waiting, that we've been waiting for, and it is there. It is there. Look at what we got. Knight of Cups over here, rolling in the romance department, rolling in with more commitment, rolling in with the big promises. The High Priestess, here are the plans finally. Here are the big things that we've been waiting for that we need to discuss over here. And the Nine of Cups, the culmination of all the good things in the very intimate connection with the Two of Cups. A lot of cups, a lot of intimate connections, a lot of building structure, building heavy-duty stability. building heavy duty stability. Beautiful, beautiful cards. I love it. I love it. So that is where we're viewing this connection. We're viewing it as something that is going to be the culmination of all the emotions that we've been waiting for. It is going to be the rewards that we've all been waiting for. It is going to be the relief that they have been waiting for indeed as well. And the final read tonight is right here. It is right here. A little bit of a 4 upside down. Wow. All right. What's been turning on about me lately? We got the 2 of Wands over here. The lack of a fight. We don't have to arm wrestle. We don't have to fight. It's reversed. You're there. You're there. You're not going to fight with me. You're not going to combat me. You're not going to come through here and just try to pick a fight every 2 minutes. You're acceptable to me. You're willing to be there for me. And that is kind of just what turns you on, right? Just that acceptance, that emotional openness, that sort of that femininity that they really kind of need with that aspect, right? The 7 of Wands, a little bit on the defensive side, but just kind of just the way that you carry yourself. That sexy, the way that you dress, the way that you carry yourself, the way that you sort of draw them in. That is very sexy. That is very sexy. Just out of that pull. You got that pull. You got that mystery. You got that little piece going through there. We got a 4 of Wands over here, kind of doing it on the swing on the playground. It's kind of creepy, but yeah, I don't know. The 4 of Wands, right? The 4 of Wands, we have a little bit of this reversed. You're willing to be patient with me, openness with me, and willingness to do things, willingness to do, kind of what needs to get done here. That is very sexy indeed, because that is very lacking in a lot of other aspects with that too. The Knave of Chalices as well. You represent what I can't have. And that's the big thing. You represent what I can't fully have. And there's like that excitement, right? I can't have it. But if I hang around enough, if I push forward, if I make this happen, if I really get this done, that is exciting because I can't have it right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like It's like you're sort of eating dinner. You're kind of enjoying it, but you're going to have like this beautiful dessert. You're going to have this great piece of cheesecake at the end. And that is you. This is something I can't have quite yet. But that enticement, that lure is kind of exciting. A little bit of a carrot on a stick kind of makes the grade over there. And that is it for me. We will see you the next time I am streaming. I want to say Wednesday. I don't know. Probably Wednesday. Probably be back Wednesday. Anyway, thank you for joining. Thank you for all the very generous donations tonight. I greatly appreciate y'all. And we will see you next time.